Uh, Ever wonder how a family saga spanning generations can, and even more complicated? Um, uh, Welcome to the world of the Duttons, where branches, reservations, and rivalries intertwine. Uh, Before we dive in, please hit that like button and subscribe for more behind the scenes breakdowns. The dust has settled on Yellowstone, but the story doesn't end there. Um, Beth and Rip, after saying goodbye to the Yellowstone Ranch, initially settle near Dillon, Montana with their son Carter. But life, like the Montana landscape, is unpredictable. A devastating wildfire tears through their Montana ranch, forcing Beth and Rip to seek a new beginning. Uh, uh, they pack up and head south, landing in Rio Paloma, Texas, to establish a new Dutton ranch. This isn't just a change of scenery; it's a whole new chapter. And Dutton Ranch begins roughly 1 year after the events of Yellowstone, and Beth sets her sights on building a wholesale beef business, while Rick gets back to doing what he does best, working the land. Uh, but peace is a rare commodity in the Dutton world. Um, the series premiere opens with a glimpse of their idyllic Montana life before the fire. And then a 6 month time jump lands us in Texas, where Beth and Rip are already settling into their new ranch and business. This jump is where things get a little tricky. Was that 1 year after Yellowstone referring to the fire or to their arrival in Texas? Uh, the flashbacks in episode 2 reveal they moved to Texas immediately after the fire, following a tip about the Edwards Ranch from Walker. It's a timeline puzzle. Meanwhile, Casey Dutton's journey continues in Marshals, also set about a year after Yellowstone. We learn that Monica tragically passed away a year prior, raising questions about the timeline of her illness. Uh, it adds another layer of complexity. Um, Both old series occasionally cross paths. Uh, References to Rip and Beth appear in Marshals as Casey calls on Rip for extra hands at East Camp. But when exactly did those interactions occur? Were Beth and Rip still in Montana, or were they already in Texas dealing with the aftermath of the fire? And the Duttons have always had a knack for keeping things interesting, and their expanding universe is no exception. And it's like trying to herd cattle in a hurricane. Assisted, right? Potential crossover between Dutton Ranch and Marshals could finally untangle the threads. But for now, we're left with intriguing questions. Uh, Ultimately, both Dutton Ranch and Marshals move the Dutton story forward, even if they do so on different paths and in different states. It's a testament to the enduring appeal of this family and their legacy. Um, they say time flies when you're having fun or when you're dealing with ranch drama. Um, with that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.